So Lord Scrub donates $3. Thank you, Lord Scrub. I say, hi, Ben and Tom. Hello. I recently tried to do a camo look for my Space Marines. I'm not an amazing painter, but I think they turned out all right.
Ooh. I'm not a huge fan of camo Space Marines because part of me likes that they are too proud and bold for such tactics. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, also, like, guns, not very long range.
No, they can only hit someone from, like, the other side of the room in 40k.
Yeah.
You go more than a football pitch's width away, and they can't hear anything.
Yeah, it's just wear any colour you like.
Yeah, it's like Napoleonics.
It just doesn't really matter. Yeah. If anything, I imagine Napoleonic muskets probably have longer range than bolt guns, if you maths it out.
Probably. Can we work that out?
Oh, God. Okay, like how a model's about an inch. An inch is maybe like 6 foot.
Well, it's 28 mil scale, right?
Okay.
Or should we say it's 32 mil scale? We'll split the difference. We'll say 30 millimeter scale is what?
6 foot?
150?
If we're at 28 mil, like we'll just keep it roughly simple and just say the height of a model is about 6 feet. So about an inch is...
Yeah, what's the ratio? That's what I'm looking for. 1 to 60.
Nice.
Okay. So
yeah.
24 inches times by 60. Was it divided by 60? So a bolt gun can shoot that many inches in real life.
Right, okay.
Which is divided by 12 into feet.
120 feet?
Divided by 3 into yards. 40 yards?
How far is a musket?
I
feel like a musket, they were like, weren't they accurate to like 50 to 100 feet
I'm
or
sure
something?
It changed over the years as they got better, right?
25 to 50 yards.
Most muskets were lethal up to 175, but only accurate to 100 yards.
Okay.
Tactics weighting to 50 yards.
Okay.
It's pretty similar in that case. If you say it's effective, a bolt gun's accurate range is 24, it can shoot further, but we don't tend to shoot them over.
Yeah.
I think a musket outranges a bolt gun.
So Napoleonic rules actually make a lot of sense. Although, with Napoleonics, like, what's the effective range of a cannon? Significantly further.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, a las cannon is only, like, double the range of this.
Well, yeah, but, like, a battle cannon is, like...
72-inch range? That still isn't that far. Yeah. Still not that big a distance.
Yeah, because remember, a bolt gun only rapid fires at 20 yards.
That's so significantly shorter.
Yeah, no. Warhammer armies are getting super outranged by Napoleonic artillery.
Yeah.
For sure.
What's the range of, like, a 6-pounder? 600 to 1,800 yards that's, like, longer than significantly longer than, like, a shadow.
So a basilisk is 120 inches.
That's 15...
times by 60, divided
15
by...
15 times to, like, 30 times.
Divided by 3. So Earth-shaky cannon,
yeah.
One of the most long-range weapons in the game, top 10 without a doubt, is 200 yards.
Which is a third of the range
of the lightest artillery
in Napoleonics. Oh my God, Napoleonics, they should have been using camo. Wow. Okay.
I love it. I love that Warhammer's become Napoleonic combat now in my brain.
Yeah.
Don't shoot till you see the whites of their eyes.
Oh my God. But yeah, but kind of just on the shy edge of Napoleonic like ranges. Okay.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Okay.
I did once calculate a 6-turn 40k battle based on how fast a rhino could move.
Oh.
Based on how fast a modern APC travels and how far the rhino can move over the course of 6 turns to the combat speed of a modern APC. A game of 40k lasts about 7.2 seconds.
Surely, like, going on like how far people could move would make more sense.
It's more fun with tanks.
Okay, it becomes more extreme.
Yeah. Because people, you can argue that people are like ducking low and not moving at their full speed. They're pausing. They're going from cover to cover.
But is that APC going at full speed?
No, this is combat speed.
Okay.
Not like flank speed. It's not flat out. This is like how fast do they travel when in combat?
Oh, well, you could make this even more ridiculous. Like, because planes move up to 70 inches?
Oh my God, you're right.
If you take a supersonic plane...
Yeah, because then a game of 40k lasts less than a second.
It will be less than 1 second. It's like, everyone go. And
then they're like, okay, call it. They've got the objective.
Count victory points. Wow.
Oh, perfect. And yet, the amount of times people have gone, you can't abstract 40k. It's too. You don't make that rule change is too abstract. And it's like the game is already so fucking abstract.
Very, very abstract. Play 40k on a 40-foot table. God reigns supreme.
Well, no, because they still can't shoot. Their guns still only shoot 24 inches.
Hunter-killer missiles. Unlimited range. So you just take as many of those as you physically can. Yeah. And then you have 20 to... Well, then you fire them all. And then after 6 turns, your opponent has made it, what, at most 6 foot towards you? You're both out of range of everything else. Death Strike, yes.
Oh, yeah. I think
Does a Death Strike missile have unlimited range?
Oh, it must do. Let's look on Wikipedia. Because then we can do... ICBM ranges compared to how many inches a Death Strike can fire.
But if it is unlimited, then suddenly 40k is on a bigger scale, right? Because ICBMs do have a limit to how far they can fire, whereas the Death Strike doesn't. It has infinite.
So that completely breaks it in the opposite way. 200 inches. Okay, let's compare that to let's be gentle and say a Scud missile, which isn't intercontinental.
Okay.
So by this system, a 200-inch times by 60 divided by 12 divided by 3 is 333 yards.
Still shorter range. That's half the range of a 6-pounder cannon in the Napoleonic Wars.
Right, and then a Scud missile, which is a truck with a missile on it. I feel that's
operational
comparable.
range 180 kilometers, 110 miles.
How many yards are in a mile? Let's keep it all imperial.
No,
that many yards in 1 mile, 1,760. What a fucking weird number.
I know, it's...
Why is mile this many yards? A mile should contain 8 furlongs.
Right.
Every furlong 40 poles, and every pole shall contain 16 foot and a half. What?
Imperial system. It just works.
I'm just embarrassed my whole country right now. The worst definition of a measurement I've ever heard. Sure. Why not? So now we just stick to the lowest possible range of that. I mean, this thing's like 1760 divided by 333.3333333. No, I wanted to do it the other way around. 33333. No, oh, fuck. 333.3333 divided by 1760. So it's 20% of a mile that a Death Strike missile can fire. One fifth of a mile is how far it can shoot, as opposed to the old Scud missile that can obviously shoot 110 miles. So it's like 1/500th of the range, give or take.
Okay. Death Strike, not great.
Wah, wah, wah.
But like, God, it's even worse when you see it on the table and that thing just like thunk, just lobs that giant rocket. Okay, yeah, 40k. Very silly.
Very silly. Very silly indeed. It's almost like the scale's fucked.
Yeah, just doesn't really make sense.
Hang on. Does a Death Strike missile launcher have armor of contempt?
Yeah, all of the God vehicles have it now.
Do they?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Last FAQ.
Oh, wow.
Guess that's why Lehman Russ save las cannon shots on a 4+.
As if the las cannon wasn't terrible enough as it is at this point.
But yeah, they're pretty good.
How long until the las cannon suddenly becomes AP5 and 3 rings?
Just keep the arms race going.
Oh yeah, they have a 6-inch AoE, don't they?
Oh God, what is that AoE? What is that AoE?
What was the conversion? It was 60, right? It's that many inches in real life divided by 12. This many feet. So 30-foot.
But it's double, so 60 foot, because it's... Oh, no. No, because it's a 3-inch template, isn't it?
No, it's a 6-inch radius.
Oh, around it. Yeah, you're right, because it's not a 3-inch template, because we don't use templates.
So
we
it's a 30-foot radius.
Okay, so 60 feet across.
Divided by 3. It's a 10-yard.
Sure.
A 10-yard circle, which is not even Queen Square.
Yeah, not even close to.
It's like barely, it's sort of vaguely close to 10 meters.
Which is tiny.
Absolutely tiny. Like, think of a 400-meter running track.
But that's even more massive. Like, it is really small.
It's like one house.
Yeah, maybe a little more.
Maybe a big house.
But it's not a lot of space.
Like, if you shot a death strike at the house I live in, it might not fuck up next door. It would just crumple by one, like in the middle of the terrace.
Oh yeah, what's the effective radius of like a grenade or something?
Grenades don't have AOEs anymore. They just do
but like a real
hits.
life grenade.
Oh wow, okay. Average grenade throw distance. Like, at what range are they supposed to be throwing grenades?
No, but what's a radius of about 15 meters from the blast? So a grenade has...
Oh, so the death strike's only twice as big as a grenade. Less than... No, it's smaller. The grenade has a bigger blast.
Yeah.
Than a...
15 meters from the blast. So a grenade is 50% more dangerous than a death strike.
Has a 50% larger radius.
Wow.
Oh, my God. Also, an average soldier can throw a grenade...
20 to 30 meters.
I mean, that's quite extreme, and I'm sure they're not generally lobbing them that far. They're normally just chucking them through a window.
Man capable of throwing.
I mean, that's Quora, so who knows how accurate that
I have met a colleague that could throw 50 meters. 20 to 30 meters?
That's like bolt gun range. Do you remember they were like 40 yards, which is like 30 meters?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a human. It's not a space marine.
So, God, imagine that army. If you took a modern-day army, that's like equipping your whole army with bolt gun range death strike missiles. Pretty legit.
Wow. Well, that's the direct conversion then.
That's the direct conversion. If you were to take a modern-day squad of troopers. Also, how many grenades does like an average soldier carry? 2? I don't know. Because death strikes are only single shot. True.
Yeah.
1 or 2. Okay, let's call it 1.5.
Oh, wow. US military. OP.
Very strong. All those death strike missiles just fucking nailed it.
Wow, what a weird little rabbit hole.
Okay. Lord Scruff, thanks for showing off your minis. And so that's why Ben doesn't like camo on Space Marines.
For the last 10 minutes. Please see the previous 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's the explanation. Okay, great. We've done it.